देश के ग्रोथ को, जीडीपी को बढ़ाने में भी बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है। मैं आपको बहुत-बहुत शुभकामना भी देता हूँ और ये अवार्ड आप स्वीकार करें ऐसी प्रार्थना करता हूँ। बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद। बहुत-बहुत नमस्कार।
श्री नितिन गडकरी जी, श्री पीयूष गोयल जी, मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट श्री सुरेश प्रभु जी, प्रियदर्शिनी एकेडमिक फाउंडर श्री नानिक रूपाणी जी, and Priyadarsini academic chairman Sri Niranjan Hiranandani. It is indeed an honor to be chosen for the Ramakrishna Bajaj Memorial Global Award. I am humbled as I consider the extraordinary names that have won this award. I also see a thread that binds several of the awardees to a common purpose, that of building a greater India. That is what I want to talk about today. The pandemic has been a wake-up call for every nation. It has permanently changed geopolitics. The integration of new and the disintegration of existing global alliances has a far-reaching implications. As India emerges from its impact, we must recognize that the changing geopolitics means drawing from the principle of our heritage books like Kautilya's Arthashastras, which this very academy has published. A greater India must be an India that is visibly a more Atmanirbhar India. A greater India must be an India that is visibly a more muscular India. A greater India must be an India that is visibly a more India for Indians. Such an approach is not about politics, but is about the emerging world order. If there ever were a time when democratic India had an opportunity to stand strong and celebrate our Indianness, it is now. At the doorstep after decades of a future growth. The dimensions, our history, culture and boundaries must now combine to encapsulate the nation, bind the nation, instill a sense of patriotism in the nation. ये आयाम हमें गर्व से अपना इतिहास मनाने की अनुमति देते हैं। ये आयाम हमें गर्व से अपना वर्तमान बनाने की अनुमति देते हैं और ये आयाम हमें गर्व से श्रेष्ठ भारत का भविष्य की कल्पना करने की अनुमति देते हैं। This is not a statement against globalizations. the expansion, integration, and deepening of trade and finance among nations is inevitable. But the world is not as flat as Thomas Friedman has made out to be. There are bends to navigate. For instance, India had nothing to do with the virus, but sustained some of the most drastic consequences and criticism on the global stage. There was not a single major international voice of understanding. All this while we as a nation had the gravitas to not criticize any country as they fought their battles to control the virus. The fact that we have fought back should in itself be a lesson for all of us that there can be no better defense than Atmanirbharta to mitigate future black swan events. We should never find ourselves in such a position ever again. This requires muscle to stand up to the pressure global organization can bring to bear. Over the next 2 decades, India will have the biggest and the youngest middle class that ever existed. We will be the market that every global company will target. In this euphoria, let us never forget that we were largely left alone to fight the pandemic. This does not mean that there cannot be any criticisms. However, criticism cannot be at the cost of national dignity. It cannot be at the cost of degrading or destroying the confidence of a nation. It cannot be about dividing the society. Else, we play right into the hands of those that do not want to see a resurgent India. Be it a sustainable technologies for a greener world, digital technologies for a more connected India, education solution for a more literate India, medical solutions for a healthier India, agriculture solution for the farmers of India, and all the enabling infrastructures. These are all trillion-dollar opportunities ahead in the not too distant future. They lay the foundation for our Atmanirbharta. This journey must be led by our companies from our own nations that compete at some levels and yet collaborate at other levels. India's massive growth offers opportunities for all. The guiding North Star must be a greater India is visibly an India for Indians. In this journey, the role of organizations like Priyadarshini Academy is key. Every winner is a manifestation of Sri Rupani's vision for the India story. Every winner is a brand ambassador for the India story. every winner is an inspiration for the India story. The academics focus to provide scholarship to the deserving and needy students of our country is remarkable for its impact. Such institutes are ones that help facilitate thinking, whereby we can create an India where no one is left out, a nation in which everyone belongs, a resurgent and resilient India. Let us all commit to making this happen. Jai Hind.
Mr. Adani, your clarity of thought is just exceptional. We know that India has a tremendously bright future with visionaries like you leading the way. Thank you so much for being with us. We wish you all the very best.